Hello everyone, welcome back to Clusterbmilkshake. I am your host, along with support puppet, Mr. Chicken. Sexy legs, yes. Today we're going to talk about how you feel around your narcissistic partner. These are some question 20 that you should be asking yourself. And when I was going through these questions, I was like, there's a lot of codependency garbage going on here. Please get Facing Codependence by PM Melody. After I went through these questions, I reread a bunch of chapters in here, and I'm like, oh, this bullshit is very fixable for you, okay? Not your narcissistic partner, but for you. Now, this would help narcissists as well, okay? Because it talks about childhood trauma, how parents did not have boundaries with their children, and how all of us reacted in whatever way to survive in that childhood. And narcissists are all up in this bitch too. So if you don't want to work on yourself and you're trying to correct your narcissist, like everybody does, right? You know, I'm not shitting on you. Maybe covertly. But, read that too. And just see like how everything meshes together to create this wonderful puzzle piece that is the narcissist, okay? And why you are why you want to get into relationships with us in the first place, okay? Staying in the relationship with us is cognitive dissonance, which I did a video on that not too long ago, all right? Okay, let's get into the questions. Number 1, do you find yourself regularly placating your partner to avoid confrontation? So this would be, walking on eggshells or making sure that, the emperor's new clothes, no, you're not naked. No, you got on fucking, so they don't scream at you or get angry or whatever. And you're just like enabling their bad attitudes, or you just don't want them to attack you or whatever. Now, you could be a very easygoing person, and nothing really, bugs you anyway, but some people do have a hard time and they cannot speak up. You cannot say no, or you can't talk to me this way or treat me this way, or even remove yourself, okay? Number 2, do you hold back your opinions from your partner for fear of disagreement? This is all codependency stuff too. To where, or if you're in the relationship for a long time, you already have fucking PTSD and you can't fucking say anything without doing the fight, flight, fawn, freeze bullshit. You're already like, I can't. You're getting beat down for any conversation that you have with somebody else, and you're trying to talk to your friend. Your narcissistic partner is supposed to be your friend too, right? Supposed to be? Okay. Number 3, are you frequently confused about what went wrong in your conversations with your partner? Now, remember, our brains, the narcissist brain, is, it's like this super highway. Okay, so we jump on the freeway of information, and either we're in traffic, we have to make a detour, or we're going really fast around the bullshit, we're flying off, getting into an accident, don't want to fucking talk about it later. We do not. We're broken down on the side of the road, silent treatment for a bit, whatever it is. Withholding, we're going too fast to listen to you. We're over talking you, okay? And these are things also that can be, learning about all different kinds of personality disorders and stuff. Just over talking, and it's not just like control over you. Sometimes people have this anxiety to where they need to be heard and understood. It all goes back into childhood trauma, perfection, everything, So you know, you kind of, when you learn these things, you're kind of like, and you don't take it so personal. But if you're really tired of not being heard and stuff, you kind of are like, later. Because it's really nice, you know, when somebody actually listens to you. That's why having a support system or even friendships and stuff. So at least you can, you know, be a human out there and then come home and be a robot. Okay. Number 4, does it feel unsafe to freely express your feelings with your partner? So can you talk about how you feel? Now, talking about your feelings, if you're talking about feelings about us, we do not want to be criticized. We do not want to be told that we're not perfect, or we're not masking perfectly for you, or that even, you know, our bad behavior and everything, which we can be 50% unconscious about, that you are pointing out, you know, and we're just going to be like, no, you're the fucking crazy person. We're not talking about like, you know, the beating you up or cheating, you know, shit like stealing, anything like that. You know, we're just like cognitive shit going on here, memories and stuff, and our feelings change from day to day, and if you're borderline, minute to minute, you know. So it's like trying to throw your feelings are a quarter and you're throwing it in a slot machine, and you're like, come on, this time understand me, this time, and there ain't no fucking jackpot for you. No fucking jackpot for you. All right, 5. Do you hold back from sharing your thoughts for fear of your partner will judge or disapprove? When this happens, and you'll see this with also your family members, your parents, friends and shit, sometimes coworkers, God help you if it's your boss, but you're just gonna hold all of that in, and then you're going to hold resentments. That's in the Codependency book too. You're gonna hold in resentments, and then you may even sabotage the relationship or make your partner the scapegoat for the breakup. So you're uncomfortable in everything, and you're going to make them break up with you. Narcissistic people do this all the time. Anxious people also can do this. Dismissive avoidance or fearful avoidance. You know, we're a mixed bag. We're all little milkshakes ourselves, okay? But judging you all the time, you know, just being criticized all the fuck time, you know. It's so funny. It's like the double standard. Your partner can criticize you, you can't criticize them type thing, right? All right. 6, do you defer to your partner's wishes to defer to your partner's wishes to avoid a fight? As in, yeah, whatever you want. And you never say how you fucking feel, or that you want to do a thing. Hey, do you want to go here? Oh, whatever. Do you want me to come and see you? Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. When you're stressed out because you want to have some alone time and shit, but you don't want to get into a fight, say something, and fuck it. If they get upset, they get upset. They're going to have to get over it. Or, you know, if they don't, and they think that, oh, you don't want to be with me and you don't care about me and blah, do you really want to stay in a relationship like that? Somebody who's going to guilt you when, you know, it's like you always have to do what your partner wants. Why? Why do you want to live like that? You're lonely. Okay, fine. 7, does it seem like you can never do anything right with your partner? Now, me, of course, I only see the outside world. I wouldn't see things that I am doing. But I have been with toxic individuals to where everything that I did was never good enough. This can happen with you and your parents as well. But, you know, it's like you're damned if you do or damned if you don't. They'll even change their mind from day to day. You know, I'm sure I do that without realizing it or whatever, or I feel a certain way right now, and I'm not going to feel that way tomorrow. So it's like, and then I'll blame you for, today when I wanted something yesterday. It's stupid. Okay? And it's driving you nuts. 8. Are you regularly anxious or tense around your partner? Make sure that you don't have an anxiety disorder yourself, okay? And you're going to be anxious and tense because you cannot speak to them about things that are bothering you. Also, make sure, because codependent people will also blame other people for their own feelings, okay? Number 9, do you feel you always say or do the wrong thing with your partner? That goes with you don't do shit, right? Right? All right. Do you edit what you tell your friends about your partner relationship for fear of looking bad? This happens all the time. You don't want to say anything negative because your friends, usually they care about you and they're going to be on your side and they're going to talk shit about your partner, and you don't want to leave your partner. So even though your friend wants to, trauma dump on you about what's going on in their relationship, they really don't want advice to help them get out. Okay? So you have to just sit and watch and wait for them to want to leave. Let them know that you care, but you'll be there. You'll be there when the time comes. All right. 11, do you find yourself making excuses for your partner's behavior? Yes, this happens all the time, even me on calls with people. And I am pointing out the thought process behind the things that we do or whatever, or, just the flat out toxic, fucked up behavior to protect ourselves from shame, but whatever it is. And you are making fucking excuse, like, no, that's not what no. It's like, yes. But you also have cognitive dissonance, and you also remember the good, not just the bad. And so you're going to make excuses for the false self instead of, the damaged inner child over here. Okay? Number 13, do you feel confident in other areas of your life but self-doubting around your partner? 14, do you feel isolated by the relationship with your partner? Meaning that you can also be anxious and you don't want to do anything outside of the relationship with your partner. You can also be isolated by your partner to make them feel comfortable. Okay? They can also use coercive control to try to get you away from other people so you isolate yourself. They can even help sabotage your relationships with other people by planting seeds in your head that these other people aren't good for you. Okay? Number 15, do you limit contact with family, friends to avoid making your partner upset? That goes along with the same thing I just talked about. 16, do you frequently feel criticized and or attacked by your partner? I would speak up, please, and just be like, why are you such a fucking nitpicky motherfucker? Because this happened to me once, several years ago. I was this critical, nitpicky, just like sleepwalking through life shit. And my brother-in-law pointed it out he attacked me, and I was, play the victim and shit, because this is who I am. So I did not realize what a negative fuck I was until somebody pointed it out. So point this shit out. Be like, what the fuck? What's going on? Why is this always happening? And if you have to take notes like, all right, it's happening again, bitched about this, da-da-da-da-da. Yes, you are going to be criticizing your partner, but you are going to have facts to back it up. Okay? And if they're just, be like, I don't want to be around somebody who's just talking shit about me all the time. Especially me being a narcissistic person. And if my partner is putting me down all the time, I can put myself down. You can't put me down. So if, it's like, look, You already know that I need a self-esteem boost to survive. And you're taking away my fucking food. You're taking away my air. Later. Okay? All right. 16. I already did that. 17. Do you frequently feel guilty around your partner without knowing why? I think that's some PTSD shit right there, because it's like you are worried to have certain conversation. I have seen this with one of my callers. This woman is in a new relationship with somebody, and she still hangs out at the gym with her ex and works out and everything. And he's trying to, the ex is my client. So he's, just trying to be friendly or whatever, after being broken up for a couple years. And she'll be totally fine and everything. And then she freaked out about the conversation that they had and blowing up his phone and everything, saying, we can't joke around. We can't. Because she is feeling like she's betraying her new toxic partner. Believe me, we know that he is fucking controlling her and stuff. But, the thing is you just have you feel like this person is always over your shoulder or living in your head. And so you're guilty all the time that they're going to find out. They're going to find out. I'm going to get in trouble. Okay? All right. Do you feel that everything comes down to what your partner wants? So if you're, walking on eggshells and everything, to where it's like, what do you want to eat? Where do you want to go? What movie do you want to see? Where do you want to go on vacation? I don't get to have any opinion of my own. When you get out of these relationships, one thing that you have to learn again is who the fuck you are. What's your fucking favorite color? Because if brother is like, I only like you I only like you wearing certain colors and everything. You're so pretty. You're so, and then treats you like shit if you're wearing fucking black as night and everything like that. Fuck that shit, dude. So sometimes you're going to have to be like, what is my favorite food? What do I like to dress like? He didn't, or she didn't like, a certain whatever, tattoos. So I was never able to get tattoos. Well, now I get to do whatever the fuck I want. And it's going to be all over. Not me, it hurts, but, anyways. They love me anyways. Okay. Do you frequently wonder whether your partner loves you? Now, because you have the intermittent reinforcement, the love-hate shit going on all the time, the resting bitch face, or you can see the hostility just under the surface all the time. This has nothing to do with you, but the narcissistic person or other cluster B is going to come at you because you're the closest person to them. So, when life is filling up in their fucking cup, those orange juice commercials, and then they take a picture and it's already about to fucking overflow. That shit gives me anxiety. I'm like, why the fuck are you still pouring that fucking juice? It's going to be fucking all over anyway. That's what it's like. It's overflowing. Life is overflowing, and it's going to overflow on your ass. All right? So I get it. You are fucking confused. Obviously, you're there because they value you in some way. Okay? So whether it's home base, to where you're the safety, you're the security, they get sex with you, they get money from you, there is a reason to be with you. They could be trauma bonded to you as well if you're the type of person that's very controlling and you resemble the parents that we grew up with. We can be trauma bonded to you. If you are not like our parent, no. All right? But wondering if they love you, you can always do a test and say, why do you love me? And if it's all about how you make them feel, I'm not saying that that's 100% bad, but they don't know who you are. They don't think that you're the prize of anything. They're just like, I just like the way that you make me feel about myself. Okay. Number 20, do you feel physically unsafe around your partner? So if this person is threatening you, laying hands on you, it could be mental, threatening, blackmailing, feeling unsafe because they're always triangulating you, something like that, gaslighting you. If you feel unsafe, then that is your cue that you need to get the fuck out, because I already know that you've already tried to question these motherfuckers and they've denied that they're doing anything, whether it's conscious or unconscious. It's going to drive you crazy. So please pay attention to how you feel. How do you feel? Are you happy? Or are you doing the cognitive dissonance where they make me happy when they do that, but I'm sad most of the time, and now I'm depressed and I'm getting cancer and shit. I want to, because the body keeps the score, motherfucker. Okay. So I do help, but I hope that was helpful. Don't forget Facing Codependency. Okay. By Pia. Melody, excuse the dyslexia. And I read the questions from The Narcissist in Your Life by Julie L. Hall. I'll put the books in the description. Okay? All right. I hope that was helpful. What do we say? Besides, have a great day. Namaste.